So today we are going to talk about one amazing platform for the programmers, and that platform is HackerRank. So HackerRank is a website. So I'll just give a brief introduction about it. Okay, it's just a website which provides a platform for developers to practice. Okay, so in traditional way, what we do is basically we to run any program, maybe it Java, C, Python, or SQL. To run any program, we have to in our machine we have to download some kind of softwares and then install that language and multiple packages, and then we are able to run the program, write the program, or run the program. But HackerRank is one of the intelligent way to execute or practice the program. So if we go by the quick introduction here, it's a website which provides a platform for developers to practice. Okay, so what HackerRank imagined is, instead of doing all the setup in your local machine is okay, what you have to do is you have to come to our website and just create an account. That's all, and we will provide all the languages or the questions where you can practice. So it's basically providing you a whole workspace. Okay. And as I mentioned earlier, it supports multiple languages like Java, C++, Python, SQL. So it has huge programming language support, which allows developers to choose their own favorite language or the language they are comfortable with. Now, the HackerRank also provides a comprehensive set of features like code editor with syntax highlighting. So whenever you are in a online website of this HackerRank, right? It's not, whenever you are typing the program, it's not like a simple text editor where you are simply writing the code by all your own. Okay, so it is intelligent enough to prompt you, what attributes you can use, or highlight the particular keyword, if it's a keyword or not, it's a variable or not. So there is it's called as syntax highlighting. So for each language, the syntax highlighting is different according to that language, and it supports, HackerRank supports the appropriate syntax highlighting. And this websites, along with the practice, they have a lot of interesting, coding challenges and assessments where you can continuously check. It's kind of question answer. They provide you some questions, and you have to write the answers. So based on that format, you can get, how really good you are in the particular programming language. Okay. So without wasting much time, let's dive into the demo. So this is the simple website. Its URL is www.hackerrank.com. Please observe that there is a double R in the website. When you go in this URL, you'll see a lot of options. If you are new to this platform, you can sign up to create your new own account. And if you have already account, then there is option to log in. Okay. So I already have that account, so I'll simply log in. And when I log in, so this is login for developers. We are not companies. So login for developers. And see this one. It gave me all the dashboard. So I have completed, all 5 stars in SQL and all 5 stars in Python. But still some of the challenges are remaining in Python. But SQL, it's 100% completed. Okay. So if you want to do SQL, if you want to practice SQL, just in that URL, type domains/SQL. Okay, when you go to this URL, domains/SQL, you'll get all the questions to solve. Okay, these are all the questions which you can solve. Now, in the right-hand side, you'll see all the categories as well. So which questions or which specific concept I want to practice. Let's say I want to practice the aggregation functions, right? So I'll simply filter on aggregation, and all these questions are based on aggregations now. So all the questions are solved for me, but you can pick any question. Let's say this Japan population, and you'll see there are 2 sections of it. Okay, in first section, basically there is a question, and in right-hand side, you have to write the answer. On the right top corner, you'll see there are different vendors of databases, right? So I'm comfortable with MySQL, so I will choose this MySQL language. Then the question, I'll read the question from on left hand side. Query the sum of populations. Okay, so query is select, sum is, I know there is one aggregation function called sum. Now from table name, now which table name I have? So here in input format, they have given this table structure. Okay. Now notice that this is table name, city is the table name. So I can write city. And these are all the fields. Fields are nothing but columns of the table. So this is not the actual data of the table. Okay. So this is just the metadata of the table. So city tables has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 columns with this appropriate data types. Okay. Now, how to see the data from this table? Okay, so simply select star from the city and run the code. Okay, never submit the code. First run the code and see if the output is, what is the output. When you run the code, you'll see all the records. Okay, so first record, first column ID is 6, then name is this one, country code is NLD, I guess Netherlands or something. Then we have district, and then we have population. This is the actual data in the table. Okay, so whatever you see in the left hand side, it's only the table structure. Now let's read and break the question. Query the sum of population. Okay, for sum, I know there is sum function. Population, I already have one column called population, so I can simply use population from city, because I know the table name is city from this structure. Okay, population for all Japanese cities, okay. The country code for Japan is JPN. Okay, so I think I need to write some kind of filter. Query the sum of population for all Japanese cities. That means all cities which are in Japan. So where country code equal to JPN. So it will give me all the records or all the cities who are in Japan country. Let's try to execute this code. Yeah, I think I simply run the code. Okay, I haven't submitted it yet. I simply ran the code and it gave me output. Also, it gave me, you have passed the sample test case. Okay, that means our answer is correct. Our query is correct. Now, once our query is correct, then I can submit the code. Now it will say compiler message success and congratulations, you have solved this challenge. So this is how you basically break down a problem. Log into HackerRank. Create the domain, which is we have selected as SQL here. And after selecting the domain or the programming language, then select the subtopic, what you want to practice. Is it aggregation? Is it, simple select statement? Is it joins? Okay. And once you get the question in the left hand side, try to select the database which you are comfortable in, and then write the answer. Then run the code. Once the code ran successfully, then submit the code. So this is how you use a HackerRank platform.